Here is the truth about programming languages that nobody talks about. Software only exists to control hardware. Without hardware, software is not that much practical, and people miss out on that. The reason Node.js became famous was because of this very reason. It utilized RAM and the CPU more efficiently. Back in the day, every user would consume space in RAM, and this space was called a thread. So for another user, we would have another space in RAM called a thread. For another user, another thread, and this created a lot of problems because now you needed more CPU power and more RAM space for users. If there were thousands of users, then we would have thousands of threads, and it cost a lot of time managing them. So when Node.js came into the picture, it made things simple. It utilized just one thread to manage all of those users, and it was very fast. However, it still had some disadvantages. Because it was using only one thread, any CPU related stuff or heavy computation would cause it to freeze. And that's also the case with Python. However, Python is heavily used in AI and other fields, which is why we cannot ignore it, but Python also had the same problem. For CPU intense work, Python and Node.js freeze. That's the reason Golang came into existence. I have just recently uploaded a video on YouTube breaking all of this down.